Reacts?
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Reacts channel. I'm Rex, and we're joined by everybody else here in Cameron. And who dis, right?
So this is a new band that I found on TikTok. Thank you, TikTok. They're called Shallow Truths. I've already showed Gabs this song. She absolutely loved it. I love it. Gives off a lot of like Wage War. Who else? Ice Nine.
A little, yeah.
They bring those vibes. So if you like those bands, this might be a band for you guys. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna let the people behind me here react. Because like I said, I've already heard the song before, but I want us to get their thoughts on this. So. These guys are also out of Detroit, Michigan, by the way.
Nothing left of believing. A sense of self, so shattered and hollow. Why can't I be more like those before? Fed for this judgment.
Thoughts? So far. Start with Ski.
Come back.
Okay, we'll start with B.
I will say I am intrigued, but I don't have any solid thoughts yet.
On to Big T.
Oh, you me. Yeah, it's a decent intro so far. Not a lot to go off.
Over to the G.
I remember who the lead singer reminds me of. Jonah from the sandwich shop and Bob's Burgers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those are my thoughts. Move on.
Like those before. Fed for this judgment. I'm not broken, just not much left to have faith in. It's taken all that I can get. All that I can get.
And I bet you guys weren't expecting that, were you?
Betrayal by belief. Consent from the notion. Love life set us free.
Alright, so now that you heard the singing, Sky.
Was not expecting that at all.
Brandon.
I will say the singing did catch me by surprise. I was not expecting the clean vocal transition between the screaming to the singing. I don't know if the guitarist is just having like a bad day trying to play in the wind because of his hair keep blowing in his face, but he's really rocking his head. No, it sounds really good so far. I'm excited to see what they do with their big breakdowns.
Tori.
So far so good. It sounded like some core of the metalcore genre.
The core of the metal variety.
The core of the metalcore. It has to be redundant to make sense.
Babe?
I think that if they get big enough, this could be this generation's like Kellen Quinn.
I think this could be this generation's I Prevail.
No.
Yes.
I don't. I acknowledge your opinion.
Let me explain
but-
why, because I know why you're going to say that. And you can explain yours. Reason behind that. There would be no metalcore without I Prevail. I Prevail kickstarted this genre to no ends. These guys could be just like them, starting from nothing, and then boom, huge, literally like overnight. That's what I mean by that.
Okay. Background wise, I could understand where you're coming from. I think talent wise, they fit more into a metalcore Sleeping with Sirens vibe.
It's just Kellen Quinn can't scream that low.
But Kellen Quinn does his own screaming. This guy does not. It's a 2-person band.
Right, so
which
is I
does
Prevail.
fit into the I Prevail category.
And Wage War.
But again, I think their talent falls more in line with the way that Sleeping with Sirens sounds. I think their sound is very similar.
Then you're saying Sleeping with Sirens sounds like Wage War.
I'm saying Sleeping with Sirens sounds like them.
Okay. I guess. I don't know
They
how.
don't have to sound alike in the same way.
Okay.
Betrayal by the flag, consent from the notion of what set us free. I swear I'm not broken, just forward and weary. It's not out let it be.
I'm not stopping it again. It's worth it. Actually, I am stopping it. You know what he fucking looks like?
Lead singer?
This guy right here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker looks like an emo Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay.
Andrew Garfield.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Alright, anyway, sorry. These camera shots are amazing. Did you guys hear that?
Beyond transitions, though.
That's fair.
It's
you guys see-
very jolty.
Well, I mean, they're doing it themselves, so they don't have a crew, and they probably.
I mean,
didn't
it kind of
learn.
looks like it's a drone.
It is a drone.
If they
I mean,
need-
not for the close-ups, but
If they ever see this video and you need someone, I can take some pretty good videos with my phone. I'll send you them.
all right. So, did you guys hear the lead singer here? Just listen. This part. You hear that? Is that considered vibrato? How he
That's a
makes
run.
his what is it?
A
A
run.
run.
A run?
Yeah, it's just the inflection of going down.
Because he's literally making
That
his voice
takes
go
a
like this.
lot
But only
of
because he's
air.
changing notes.
Right. And he's changing them rapidly.
But going in a downward motion.
Right.
In a
Takes
direction, I guess.
lot
I was about to
of
say
air.
just the rapid change.
There we go. You guys ready to fucking break your goddamn necks?
No, actually, I'm good.
We'll break your fucking neck. I fooled you. I fooled all of you. Oh, God. Sorry, hide my boner with your butt.
With or in?
Oh my god.
Do you know how much talent it takes to sing and play guitar at the same time?
A lot.
I do good to fucking chew bubblegum and walk. Let alone fucking sitting here picking a guitar and singing. Like,
Well, and the notes on the guitar and the voice are different.
Yeah.
It's a different key completely.
that's always one thing, right? Ever since I started listening to like Metallica and stuff. That is like amazing to me. And it'll never stop being amazing to me.
It's something that's definitely overlooked.
And
Because
it might
a
be-
lot of people have to learn it.
Right. And it might be easier than what I'm thinking, but like, holy shit. That to me, that's pure talent. Thoughts on that, musician over there?
Oh no, I'm in 100% agreement. I mean, I can barely do one or the other, right? And to do both is very magnificent. I think this. You dick.
What?
I was gonna say that's thumbnail material.
Oh.
No, you're not gonna be able to find it again.
Nope.
There we go.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright, let me leave this up for a second, because Tori's going to be our thumbnail guy for this. Is that enough time?
No.
Okay.
What?
Is that enough time now?
No.
I think
Okay.
we all have to like stare intently for like 5 seconds.
Just
And Logan, I need you to sit up just a little bit. You're a fucking heater. My leg cannot take this.
Gabs, you
heat
gotta
death.
do the thumb. Hold it. And cheese. Logan, you're
That should be
supposed to
plenty
look
of
at the
time.
computer.
Look at the computer, Logan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just hold it for
7,
another
8.
hour and we should be good.
What the
Shut
Fuck
up.
Do you guys see it though? The Andrew Garfield face?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like, I can't get it out. Motherfucker, Spider-Man.
Hey,
Spider-Man is in a band.
At least we can't get copyrighted
I
for
don't-
that part.
I don't quite see Andrew Garfield. He does remind me of another person, but I don't know his fucking name at the moment.
Hi, Obi.
Okay.
Son, you chose the most complicated way to get in here.
Very good.
God damn. Just guttural.
Look how pretty it is.
Mm-hmm.
They filmed this on like a Great Lake up in
Probably,
Michigan.
I don't think Michigan has access to that much sand on all of its bars.
Yeah.
Logan, it's a
does.
Great Lake.
Yeah, that's a lot of sand.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, Michigan is like 3/4 of its border is water.
Also, you just
There
take
are-
a dump truck and you dump it.
I mean, a Great Lake is literally just an unsalted ocean. That's the way I see it.
I mean, I guess, yeah, pretty much. But you know, there's plenty of beaches up in Michigan. I promise you. My grandma used to have a lake house.
What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Trying to get all the band members in for the rest of this video. There we go.
While we talk about it, you
Right.
know.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Honest thoughts. I may get offended, but go ahead. Sky.
Be honest, you won't get offended.
Oh no, he will get offended probably.
He's just an
Someone
effective
who's
bitch.
new to this genre of music.
Right. Okay, so like, would that technically count as a scream then too, or is that a growl?
That's a scream. A growl is more like...
How low do you have to get to become a growl?
So you know when Spencer from Ice Nine like gets his really deep screams?
Right.
That's a growl.
Okay.
I was about to say you can
So,
usually
like-
tell, especially like when they do switch between certain screams, because it's kind of the same thing about like singing voices, because in the high screams is kind of like your screaming
Hang on.
head.
I have a good. Here you go. That's a growl.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a growl, and then everything else behind it was a scream. So.
Interesting. Okay. Someone else is gonna have to go when my brain figures out English.
Brandon, coming back to the metal scene after how many years?
I did take a very long hiatus because, I kind of... So I left for the military in 2017. I had no access to music for all of 9 months while I was doing my training. I made some new friends, got introduced to a semi-new genre of music to me through a different artist than what pop culture was trying to introduce it to me as. So I really dove deep into EDM. Obviously the main component of my favorite music being the bass and how the music makes me feel. Coming back to it, this song in particular is an immediate add to my playlist, but not specifically for the song itself, but for the talent that I see in the band members and hoping to see what they grow into from a really good starting point.
Tori?
Yeah, they got a really nice bass. They got something to build off. They got a lot of the core parts of what makes metalcore intrinsic and inviting. They definitely have something to go with. I can't wait to hear something that they get more into like developing their own sound a little bit more. But other than that, very solid.
Chair L?
I'm going to basically echo what everybody else is saying. I think it's a great starting point. There's not a significant amount of growth to be shown here. Motionless in White, I think, had to do a lot of searching before they found a sound that really fit them.
Every band does.
I think they've really found a sound for them, though. I think they can build off of this and do more with it from a launch pad than a lot of bands were able to create at the start. So I am very excited. This may not be the direct song that I add to my playlist, but I definitely will be following them.
So the way I found these guys, this is a funny story. Came across their TikTok. I don't know which one of them it was, but they were making a TikTok working a normal 9-to-5 construction job. They were putting signs in the road, and this dude literally looks at the guy who's working and goes, "Hurry up, I need to go make music with my band." And then this song started playing. Or it was like, "Hurry up, I need to go and make it big with my band," or something along those lines. And this song came up. And it was an immediate add to my playlist because it was his vocals, and then they teased a little bit of the screaming. This band, like I said, I'm a big Wage War fan. And when they said, "Hey, if you're a fan of Wage War and such other bands," it was like, alright, well, let's see. They, to me, did not disappoint. Granted, I think you guys are right. They are, they need to find their own something. Because I hear a lot of other, and this is any band really, right? But you hear a lot of other bands and bands. But you hear a lot of, core metalcore bands in these guys. And that's not saying it's a bad thing. It's a good start. It's a place to start. It's how you make it, right? You catch somebody's eye by saying, "Hey, if you like these bands, then we're the ones for you." You know what I mean? But they need to find something that isn't those bands. Like take Wage War for example, or Motionless in White. Wage War, they sounded like a lot like Architects. People compared those two bands, and they still do. With this last album, Wage War found their sound.
Yeah.
Motionless in White, some certain songs they still sound like Marilyn Manson, but they found their sound. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And these guys, they will find their sound eventually. Sooner rather than later, I would think. But all in all, this band I think is phenomenal for just starting out. Only having a couple hundred followers on Twitter, a couple thousand on TikTok. I would definitely go see these guys if they came close. Any final thoughts?
No, I think you got it. Thank you guys for the music. We appreciate it.
One thing, just to piggyback a little bit, if more bands and more artists of any genre wanted to stop in Iowa, that would be much appreciated.
Oh,
Yeah, period.
Yeah, not a lot of people stop
It's
here.
fucking barren here. Please save us.
I mean, they
Though a
stop.
lot of
no,
it-
they stop. It's just in Des Moines,
A
Which
lot
is-
of metal bands love Cedar Rapids though. They
which
like
is fine. Cedar Rapids is close enough.
they like performing in the what
The
is it now? The
Alliant
Alliant Energy Center, and it's
Yeah.
not the U.S. Cellular Center anymore. I hate that change, but Monopoly.
Yep.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you hit the subscribe button, punch that notification bell to get notified whenever we post more videos like this, or if we ever do like a live reaction, which we could. I don't know, it's thoughts, right? And comment down below what you think of this band. Comment your suggestions on who we listen to. But again, thank you guys so much. This is GamerHouse Reacts, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't